Hi there, Virgo, and welcome to your reading for September 2023. I want to thank you so much for joining me. And if you do like these readings, please like, share, and subscribe, as well as let me know if it rings true in the comment section below. So we're just going to be looking at your area, different areas of your life. So we're going to start with career, home, finances, relationships, and then we're going to look at the overall outcome. But right now we're just going to get the overall monthly theme and energy for you in the month of September. So if you want to just go ahead and skip to a certain section, you can look in the description box below and there'll be some timestamps. So we're just going to get the overall theme for the month of September for Virgo. Overall theme or energy for Virgo for the month of September. So we do have that super moon here. I'm recording these during the super moon, so we have, well, that's too many, but I'm going to go with this one that comes out. What do you need to release? Waning moons coming out for you here, Virgo. What do you need to release? So with all of these planets in retrograde, I think there's about 6 of them going on right now. It's making us kind of do some inner reflection, but we'll come to this. And then, you know, you could be reflecting about what do you need to let go of? What's no longer serving you? And that could be regarding relationships, career, something at home, those types of things. So let's just get started with your reading. The first part we're going to look at here is your career, Virgo. So let's have a look here and see what's going on in your career for the month of September. We have these cards flip out. We have one more card, and we'll talk a little. Oh, there we go. Okay. So we have the Two of Swords coming out, Virgo. So we have the Two of Swords. I feel like some of you may be feeling a little bit stuck during the month of September. Sorry, I want to say August, but you could be feeling like a little bit stuck, like you don't really have much options or opportunity. It could be a little bit stressful. You could be feeling like a little bit stressed over your career and what's kind of going on. And then, you know, some of you potentially here with this 10 of Swords could be feeling like a little bit like your career is maybe coming to an end, or you're considering putting it to an end, or it's just very stressful. There's maybe an ending at work that's very stressful, that type of thing. But let's just get I'll get a clarifier. I'll get this oracle, wisdom of the oracle, to clarify for the career. But yeah, you're feeling stuck and it's like you're kind of stressed out, maybe, you know, just burning the midnight oil, just really working, thinking about that. And then we've got never-ending story here coming out as a clarifier for this. So you could maybe just feel stuck in a rut, or like, is this ever going to change? Is this what it is? Is this what it's going to be like forever, kind of thing? You might be just feeling like that, like stuck in that rut. So that's number 37. So we'll just go ahead and find that and read the message for you for okay, sorry. So fear, envy, procrastination, greed, and perception of victimhood could all be active in your life at this moment. Are you comparing yourself with others, thinking their success should be yours? Maybe you're afraid of all the good that is coming your way. So step out of your lane, totally aware of what you're doing, but seemingly powerless to stop yourself. Are you back where you started, or in a situation that reminds you of past failures? Financial insecurity scaring you? You must learn to love yourself through missteps and sabotaging moments. It says use criticism constructively right now. Better yet, stop telling this story altogether. Make up a new one. The universe loves you deeply and will wait for you to figure that out. Tell a new story, and success is all but guaranteed. You can do it. So yeah, I feel like maybe some of you are stressing yourselves out when it comes to career. So that is what I have to say about career. Like, you kind of really a lot of sleepless nights, little like stress, maybe some stressful events happen and you're, you know, make some missteps and you're stressed over it. But, you know, you need to nurture yourself through those times, right, Virgo? And it'll be okay. Okay, so then we're going to look at home. We have the Devil coming out. Some of you could be dealing with the Capricorn. There's heavy air signs here at your work. So Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. Okay, so we have your home life. For the next part we're going to look at is your home. So we got the Devil coming out here. So you could feel, and the Six of Cups. So I feel like maybe some of you could be reuniting with people from the past. The Devil, you feel maybe you're kind of chained to that. And we got one that fell right on the floor. And then we had some Five of Wands coming out in reverse. I feel like you don't have like a lot of internal struggles at home. You feel confident and you know, comfortable. I feel like with the devil here, some of you might be, you know, just a little bit into addictions, whether that be gambling, drinking, that kind of thing when you're at home. But I feel like maybe there's some gatherings at your home with people from your past, that type of thing, coming back and making you, you know, reminiscent of the past and that kind of thing here. But you know, you're kind of let down your guard when you're at home, and there, you know, you don't feel comfortable at least. But there is this this Capricorn energy here where there is maybe some addictions coming into play here, or something that is, yeah, basically that's what the Capricorn is. All right, but let's just get an oracle card to clarify this area of your home. So we'll use these mermaid and dolphins. Okay, thank you. And we have blessed change. So major life change brings you great blessings. So some of you could be finding out about certain different things, like maybe you're finding out about a pregnancy or something like that. Some of you at home, that is going to make a big difference, whether that's a family member or that type of thing that makes you reminiscent. But I'm just going to read this for you. So although you may feel as if your life is upside down right now, everything that's occurring is for the best. This card, it assures you that the changes in your life are actually helping you leave behind that which no longer serves you. Your spiritual purpose is with old situations is now complete. Your urge to stay centered in grace and acceptance. Keep affirming, I welcome divinely inspired change, and I stay centered in the eye of hurricane as change occurs around and within me. All change is for my highest good, and I know that love is stable and always provides for me and my loved ones, no matter what our outer situations appear to be. So change ushers in fresh opportunities to learn, grow, prosper, and create new relationships. The key is keep breathing, enjoy the changes, even if they're intimidating. If the universe pushes you toward new responsibilities, know that you're equal to the challenge here, Virgo. So you might have, you know, I feel like some of you might be getting some interesting news around your home, but you're up for the challenge, so that's good to know. All right, so we'll go ahead and look at your finances. What is happening for you, Virgo, in the area of your finances for the month of September? What is going on? Ooh, that's so many. We have to start that again. The Sun is a very positive one, though. That did show up there. The Sun is the most positive card in the deck. We have the Two of Cups in reverse coming out. To me, that seems like there's like some disagreements in a relationship around finances. And we have the Five of Cups in reverse. And we have the Eight of Pentacles. So I feel like this is something that you're working hard on. I feel like, you know, some of you, your partnerships may drain your finances a little bit, or you may feel that you're not on the same page, especially with this Five of Cups, and it's not something that you're really willing to compromise on. Is what I'm getting. I feel like you want somebody to help you put in the work, like you put in the hard work, so you feel that somebody else should too, not just you. I feel like you're not wanting to, you know, maybe disclose too much about your finances or really ask for help or seek for outside information here, even though that might be the best thing to do in the month of September. And, you know, you're trying not to have any regrets about money, so you're trying to, you know, really work hard at you know, saving and working hard for your finances, and not let your partnerships or your relationships, you know, kind of make that difficult for you. Very interesting. Okay, we're going to get the Starseed Oracle and see what clarifier they have for that area of finances for you, Virgo. We have the Starseed Oracle. What's going to come out here for your finance area? Okay, we have too many there. I'm sorry about that. If that was loud, I apologize. Actually slammed them on the table like that. Okay, what is coming? Okay, Virgo, what is coming out here? We have Fall Into My Arms, and we have Forge, Don't Follow. So we'll start with Forge, Don't Follow. So pave a new path, be the leader that you wish you had. So I feel like, you know, this is you kind of trying to take control, and especially when I do feel like your finances are kind of blended into friendships and relationships and that kind of thing, and you really need to kind of take control and make your own path, and Forge, Don't Follow. So here, surrender, holding the opposites and extremes of life. So here I feel like you have to kind of maybe just surrender to what things that you can't control when it comes to your finances. You know, like some things that come up that just cost you more than you thought. And sometimes you just have to let that go and understand that, you know, things will improve, but it sometimes happens, right? So you can't really force something to be different than it is. You kind of just have to accept it, you know, and move past it, basically, is what I'm getting. But I'm just going to read this Forge Don't Follow, a little bit out of this Forge Don't Follow, and see what I can, Forge Don't Follow has to say here. So basically, so it's a card for leaders. You're here to pave a path that hasn't been walked before when it comes to your finances. So basically, go first and lead the way for others who are calling you in. If you feel misrepresented, step forward for all of those that feel misrepresented. If no one's speaking out about the topics you feel passionate about, share your unique voice. So here, I feel like you have to voice your opinion when it comes to your finances and that kind of thing, especially if some of you are in partnerships or with family members that are, you know, have their own opinions about finances and stuff like that. I think you really have to be vocal with them this month. Kind of put your foot down, basically, is what I'm getting, Virgo. Anyway, let's move on to relationships. What is going on in your relationships? Okay, we have the Hangman coming out. Some of you could be dealing with the Pisces. All right, let's see. The Hangman's coming out here. So you're kind of just, you know, nothing's really moving. You may be feeling stuck, like you can't really move ahead, or something's just the same, and that's too many. Something is just the same and really not changing here for you. And then we have the King of Cups. So I feel like, you know, there's someone here that you do have deep emotion for, but it's maybe just not moving ahead here. But then you have the Knight of Swords coming out here. So you do want to take action, and you're kind of in contemplation mode about what action to take. Do I take action? Do I take this next step? Do I go ahead and do that? What do I do? But it's like this energy of like, I want to rush in and save the day. I want this to progress quickly. I want to be able to share my emotions. But here I feel like in the beginning of the month you just feel stuck, and maybe near the end of the month things progress a little quicker. But let's just get some clarifiers for that area. But there is no cards. Well, the Cups, the King of Cups, there's deep emotion here for someone, but you're feeling like a little bit stagnant. And we have chemistry coming out. So there's a strong magnetic attraction here. So, you know, you're very attracted to someone here. I'm just going to get a couple more here with this Romance Oracle deck. Okay. So keep an open mind, it says. So your soulmate may differ from what your usual type and expectations would be here, Virgo, during the month of September. So if you keep an open mind, but I feel like there you do have this feeling of like you just want to rush towards somebody that you really do care about. Could be a Pisces here, or an air sign as well. And that there is a lot of chemistry going on for you in your romantic area. All right. Let's just have a look at the future outcome for you, Virgo, or the overall outcome for the month. That is just crazy. Pages all fell. The Ten of Cups is showing itself, so that's beautiful. And the Star. Okay, we're going to try that again. Sorry about that. Okay, Virgo. Let's see the overall outcomes of the month. The overall outcomes. So something at work is stressing you out. You have to speak up with your finances, basically. Something good is coming in your home life here. Something that needs to change. And we have the Six of Pentacles. Thank you. Oh, that's too many, but we're going with them. Okay, so we have the Six of Pentacles. So I feel like this is you being generous, really. But it's also like being generous to those who are generous back to you. And then we have the Two of Wands. So it's like you're making plans for the future. Something's not really coming in just yet. And then here we have a lot of communication. So you have a lot of communication. Somebody may be traveling by air in the month of September here. And then we have the High Priestess. Again, Pisces is kind of dominant in this reading, so you might be dealing with the Pisces quite a bit during this month. But the High Priestess is somebody that just kind of keeps quiet and doesn't really say too much, kind of is keeping to themselves. So I'm just going to use these runes as clarifiers for this future outcome and see what we have here, what's coming out for you. And these two want to come out. So we have the rings coming out, and we have Oh, what's this one called? I can't remember this one. I'm sorry. I have to look this one up. So we have the ring. So basically that's this is like contemplating commitment, that kind of thing. Or you could be finding out about commitment with the rings coming out. So these, this is to do with a couple of people, two things. It's circumstances that are kind of involving others intertwined. So like you could be having lots to do with others during the month. This is about partnerships, friendships, bonds between two people, shared interests, and so a new bond forming and an old one breaking here. So that might be something that you're thinking about in the future. Like, you might want to let something go and continue on. And with something else here is what I'm seeing for you, Virgo. All right, I just want to get you this first one here too. Sorry, I'm going to find this meaning of this one. So this one is the flight. It's a social one associated with the color of white or light blue, which is interesting since it's a blue moon. So it could be about movement, about a lot of communication, which is what we talked about, interesting. And it's traveling, cause and effect. You could be taking like cars, planes, boats, that kind of thing. It's to do with social media and networking and just finding something out by word of mouth here. So yeah, so lots to do this month with partnerships and like travel, maybe a bit of travel, especially with this. I feel like air travel for some of you is going on here. So we're going to get an overall advice for the month for you here, Virgo. Oh gosh, there it is. Okay, well, we're going with it. So this one came out and it's wood. So growth, connection, support, and renewal is your advice. And I'm just going to read that from the book. And I'll also read what do you need to release here. So let's just start with what do you need to release. So there's something here that maybe that you're hanging on to. And I feel like for some of you might be a bit of a partnership that's kind of financially challenging a bit. But let's just see here. So this is the waning moon. Oh, sorry. I'm having trouble finding it in the book here. Thanks for your patience. So the waning moon, what do you need to release? So the waning moon points to what's falling away. Life goes in cycles, and sometimes we need downtime or to let go. No matter when the moon cycle, you pull this card, it's a sign the situation has peaked for better or worse, and it's time for you to go easier. It's the autumn or winter of the cycle, so do what you need to do to release. Almost certainly something from the situation you're asking about. This card can be very positive. It can be still gently suggesting that you need to let something go and stop trying so hard. So it's safe to let go and move on, move forward as with as little as resistance as possible. And it's really maybe not a time to start new projects, especially with those 6 planets in retrograde. So release your emotional baggage. You may need to say sorry to someone, and soon you'll see what lies ahead here. And then we just want to go for your overall advice is the wood from the animal oracles here. So secret language of animal oracles. We have the wood coming out. So growth, connection, support, and renewal, which is very good news. And just bear with me while I search this one up too. Okay, so when the element of wood calls to your being, it comes with the invitation to follow the ways of the wise ones before you. As great sages and mystics have done throughout the ages, you are now being called to seek the counsel of trees as a doorway to the divine presence and higher purpose growing within you. A time in communion with the element of wood and time in communion with the great circles and cycles of life. This is an invitation to your soul from the soul of the world. Accept the gift. There is new energy, new inspiration, new growth, and deep wisdom ready to be shared with and through you. All you need to do is say yes and answer the call. So take time to consider the seasons of your journey. Be sure to take time to shed old layers when time has come, to bring your energy inward and in reflection when the moments call for it, to never stop allowing new ideas and inspiration to come through, and to complete the cycle of your visions by bearing fruit to share with the world and planting seeds of new possibility in the hearts of those around you. Take time to be with the trees, share their stories, spirit, and energy, emulate their offerings of your own way of being to the world. Strong, flexible, supportive of others, bringer of life to the world. So, yes, it's saying, you are strong, supportive, and flexible of others, but, there is some stuff maybe that you have to release during the month of September, Virgo. Well, that is the reading I have for you. I want to thank you so much for joining me. And if you do like these readings, please like, share, and subscribe, as well as let me know if it rings true in the comment section below. And I will see you in the beginning of October.